Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. You're watching the name of that podcast, with your ears, that is, with Alton and Eddie and Danny.
Hi.
Oh.
Hello. So we were just talking about, right before we hit the record button, how Eddie's going to have to be the King Schultz of this episode, because King Schultz, if you haven't watched Django, was the coldest nigga in the whole movie. He was the white guy, the doctor dentist, right? But
And his horse Fritz.
Yeah, and his horse Fritz. Right? So you do the Fritz sound too. So there's another white guy that he's also evil, but he's my second favorite white guy in the movie. His name's Big Daddy, and Big Daddy.
Big Daddy is Steve.
He got mad because Django came up on a horse on his property, and N-word on a horse. This nigga on a horse on my motherfucking property, man. What the fuck's going on here, right? So then, King Schultz is like, "Oh shit, bro! I want to make a sale." And Django, Big Daddy's like, "All right, cool." And he's like, "Hey, could you have Django get shown around, this and that and the third?" So he pulls aside one of his slave girls, and he says, "Hey, don't treat Django like any of the other niggas around here, because Django's not like any of the other niggas around here.
Yeah, he's free."
She's like, "You want to treat him like white people?"
And he's like, "No,
no, that is not what I said."
Not quite that.
He got very serious. That's not what I said at all.
Not white people.
No, absolutely not.
Then Trick Daddy showed up, and it was really messy.
Yep, and then somehow pimped his ride. I couldn't track it. It's a great movie though. You should check it out.
Oh,
That's a mood.
that's weed.
Tell me about it.
You guys had so many celebrities while you were out the other night.
Oh my
God.
Jesus.
All the stars. The stars.
I literally forgot about going to a protest 2 days ago.
Yeah, you watched the entirety
What is our material gonna be?
Oh my gosh.
Nothing's happened.
So, dude, okay, so, it wasn't until after I came home and started, taking hard drugs the next day that I realized that, the reason I was truly there, I had not realized it, was to crack jokes. I was supposed to go there and be like, "It's been 18 weeks since my last open mic night, and this is my tight 5. Ching, ching." It's like...
It's funny you say that, because I was thinking, what if someone just went up and did a set in the middle of the road while the cops were there?
Dude, I'd have been that was literally going on.
First of all, yes, he was sitting there going off, but he did a whole set in front of me of the set he should have done in front of the cops and the protesters, and it was beautiful, y'all.
Oh my god, crowd work.
That's what I wanted.
Crowd work on point.
Eddie's fucking crowd work was on point, if only he was there.
Right? I did all right for being Facebook chat.
Yeah,
I
know.
suppose,
I said that you didn't show out. No, me and Alton literally last second. There's a protest nearby. Run.
Yeah, I know what to expect. I'll be honest. Being an unarmed black man in front of all those cops was a really crazy, different experience. It didn't really occur to me how much what the real thing was about why it's so concerning that George Floyd died, because it's already concerning that an American was killed by the cops because of reckless police brutality, right? What's crazy about it is George Floyd and me next to each other, in the eyes of people who just would view us as thugs, don't see George Floyd and Alton. They see two niggas, and I'm like, oh shit, that shit hit me today. I'm like, oh man, I am Alton with agency, but to everybody else who don't know me, I'm just another nigga. If they see me and George Floyd, they see the same person, and that's the thing that everybody doesn't want to happen anymore, right? It's the system, and the system isn't just political, the system's social.
Well, that's the thing, is being your friend who is you heard me, Eddie, I was just spouting off at the fucking mouth the whole time. I was I don't know what to say, and Danny's just I got it! Just shout!
Go do your job!
Alton, just raise your black fist and do the thing.
No, we shouted that at the cops.
No, we were definitely telling the cops to do their job. Just for the record, anyone, no white people were telling me how to protest at the protest. Don't worry, they weren't what are you doing, Alton? Put your hand up higher. I'm like, whoa.
Bitch, I'm the tallest person here.
I was about to say, I'm sorry, white guy.
Yo, that dude in the
I do wish I was there for that.
Nah, it was crazy. It was honestly for me, it was very inspiring to see so many different people where their political affiliation didn't matter, because the fate of humanity mattered more, kind of thing.
Literally.
Yeah. That's the part that was my biggest takeaway, is that other than a few people who get too drunk and would have done all the shithead things in their own on their own terms anyway, I think you can protest, get a little rowdy, not break anything, but things getting broken.
Well, shit's gonna fucking happen.
Things gonna happen. It's like, listen, I always look at this as like a.
They started firing into the crowd, dragging people.
I always go back to to try to bring people back down to earth on the whole like, oh, why they're looting, blah blah blah. To like make people understand it. I always try to bring up a bullying analogy, right? So the way that works out is just like, you're getting bullied at school. Give me your lunch money, asshole. And you don't want to do that, but you're gonna give them to them because they're gonna beat your ass. And you like look to your friends and nobody's helping you, and you look to the teachers and no one's helping you, and the principal and your parents, and everybody's like, you just gotta deal with your own problems. Fucking find a peaceful way to handle that bully who's physically dominating you every single day and taking your money and making you feel less than. Eventually, one of two things are gonna happen. Either one, that bully's gonna end up a real dead bully one day.
Or you're about to get caught by the mountain that slides.
Yeah, or two, you're about to get some fucking respect from this motherfucker who's tired of giving up his lunch money, these pussies.
Yep.
Right, and that's property damage. It sucks when it's someone you know, but that does not.
Well, here's the thing too. Maybe the looting wouldn't have happened if the cops were doing their jobs instead of collecting in one spot where nobody's doing nothing.
Hot take?
What? A hot
Maybe?
take? What?
Hot take on a hot mic?
Wait, are you telling me that it is impossible to circumvent a vandalistic trespassing had there been police officers, law enforcement, on hand, as opposed to creating some sort of like
shield wall
around the sheriff's office?
I'm still wilding about that big dude. Like,
oh, bro, my favorite dude was like
Drax.
The mountain that slides.
Has everybody just seen this guy?
Eddie was there.
Oh my god, this dude.
He was the dual wielder, right?
Like,
he had the two sticks.
I forgot that you were live streaming, but yeah, this motherfucker's like Tommy Sticks.
Tommy Two Sticks.
Tommy Two Sticks about to do the big swinging. You know what I mean? Fucking, you know what Red Hot Chili Pepper says, use two sticks to make it in the nature, and that guy was literally about to turn on Can't Stop by Red Hot and beat the fuck out of everybody around him. Like, nah. I was telling Dana, I'm like, that motherfucker started busting out like sword katas and shit like that, like, and then like, oh, this motherfucker looks like Fujin. I'm like, no, I'm not fighting this big 6'6".
Everybody's looking at him like,
that
I'm
dude's
the only
like the
one
polar opposite of Hordor.
That's what I'm saying.
Instead of hold the door, it's kick down the door.
Kick down the door is like hit you with a stick some more. Like,
freeze! Get on the floor.
And like another thing that I was like aware of is so random, bro. Like, cause I'm a big dude, I'm a tall dude, but I'm also like in public settings, I'm like a very quiet, like to the sidelines kind of guy.
Yeah.
To watch, right? So I'm sitting there, I pull up to the front of the protest area. We're kind of just like seeing where things are. So we walk up all the way to the front. We think, whatever. So now we're just like standing around the front of the area, and I'm just like smoking cigarettes posted up against this wall. I'm just like, all right, well, like nothing's happening, so I could smoke a couple cigarettes. I just took a long 20-minute walk to get here. So I'm sitting there, smoke a couple cigarettes. I just start looking around at the world around me, and then it occurred to me that I am like a very big black man, just like not too far away.
That's why I was worried for you. I'm like, I don't want him near the front.
Not too far away from
No, like, Eddie, that was a constant, like, when the cops started advancing on us, Alton's just like, I was picking on him earlier saying moseying, but moseying ain't right. Like, homie was just, like, walking slowly, deliberately, like, not doing anything, hands on head, don't fucking hit me. But, like, my instinct
Please don't hit me. My mom's gonna get so mad at you, and she's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, meanwhile, my instinct is to fucking dip. They can't grab us all, and then I turn around, like, Alton's dipping too, right? Oh, fuck! No, I can't leave without him!
Yeah, it was like, so, like, I don't know, like, I think, like, my only, like, I feel like everybody could have done this, but I feel like I could have made a difference in being, like, a big example and, like, not backing down to the cops when they were just literally like, move back, and I'm like, eat shit, is what I should have said. Like,
I am moving, motherfucker. Like,
it's like my town. Like, get out of here. Like,
I fucking live here. How about you, Skinny Atlas?
It's like, you're
Skinny
fired.
Atlas.
Fucking, yeah, Skinny Atlas literally sounds like an insult.
Why them? Like, why did they have to call in people? I don't understand that.
Like, there was literally, like I mean, shit, you saw it, man. There were so many fucking cops there. I was worried they were going to outnumber the protesters at one point. I'm like, there's not actually that many protesters here.
Can I say how proud I am of our former president, JFK, to show up to protest with y'all from the dead?
What, for the snipers?
That's why they had those snipers. Yeah.
You heard me try to get the sniper no sniping chant?
Oh, JFK rode a motorbike last night, or the other night, 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I remember JFK on his
He's
motorbike
like, I'm
tearing up
sick
grass.
of the blacks being treated like shit.
Vote for me, eat me, and I'm Melina.
Give me another term. I'm undead.
I'm Mayor Joe Kennedy.
It's just an
Ford or
Irish ass
Ford.
last name.
Oh my gosh, it's insane. Bro.
But snipers, for what?
I think they were also shooting paintballs or beanbag guns. I imagine the
No,
I
but,
heard
like,
paintballs.
I don't know much about equipment like that, but I feel like those snipers could have been shooting rubbers.
Not rubbers, but they were shooting paintballs at people, and paintballs hurt. They don't. They
Like the snipers were.
no, like the niggas on the ground were all like,
That I knew.
Like,
And
they were,
it's like you're point blank
So-
shooting people.
yeah, like if I were okay, so like I'm next to you. If I were to point blank shoot you,
I just realized I exaggerated.
that's gonna fuck you up, right? But if I like with a paintball gun spray you from like 50 feet away, realistically, that ain't gonna tickle, and you're gonna be like, oh, now I'm gonna beat this guy's ass because he just tickled me with paint. And then you're gonna get clapped up some more. Then before you know it, you thought you could take all the paintball fire. Now you're getting clapped with sticks. You're just like clap with sticks. They're like, all right.
Timmy's got his eyes on you.
Yeah, they're like, you're just like paint and run, motherfucker. That little 5K paint and run. Get out of here. Everybody's like, you see that?
This whole thing,
We'll do that.
Y'all
to
ever
the,
play hacky sack? Bang! Beanbags.
we're doing this to the biggest one.
I got a video game idea. It can be called 2020,
No.
and it's like Left 4 Dead, but you choose rioters or police.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That should just be the last Madden game that they make. Just turn the police and the rioters into football teams. Let them fight it out.
In the Kaepernick of time.
And the Kaepernick of time. It's really funny because the Vince Lombardi trophy is rewarded to the Super Bowl winner, so now we can just reward the winner of this. The keys to the castle. just like settle the debate once and for all. Who's better? White people or cops? Find out this Sunday.
Oh, look at the moon.
Oh, the moon's out in full half effect today. But it's like, oh my god, it's so clear out right now. Oh my god, I can see like stars in the sky behind the light of the moon right now.
Are they real?
They're real. Also, I just need to own glasses because like I don't get this every day.
Yeah,
Oh.
this motherfucker's blind.
This shit is like wildly
Oh.
detailed, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Like, I often forget just how blind this motherfucker is until he's looking at something like Brock from Pokemon.
Bro,
Like,
I own a 65-inch TV. I'm laying across the room with my 65-inch TV, squinting. I'm like at the title of a YouTube video. I'm like, what does this say?
He's basically a plot point from Dr. Stone because they have to make glasses for people.
I started watching the first episode of that. I need to watch the second episode.
Fuck yeah.
I'm
It's so good.
I like the premise so far. It's like I want to know more about what happened, and that's the whole point of the show. So I'll have a good time figuring that out.
It's all good.
Before I get right into that, I gotta finish Konosuba, which is like this funny fucking comedy.
I
that I've
fucking
been
hate
watching.
Konosuba. Oh, like,
Danny hates Konosuba. You know why?
What is it?
It's called Konosuba. It's an isekai about this kid who dies.
it's a joke harem anime. Like, they're trying to make fun of harem anime, but they're doing it in all of their traditional harem anime ways.
Right.
And I'm just like,
Okay.
it's still a fucking harem anime.
Right, so like the point, like the message of the show should be like men are pigs. Look at our main character, the piggy male. But then like all of the things they use to exemplify his pigginess are just like hentai, not hentai, harem trope,
Yeah, like,
harem trope things. Which I'm like
Same shit.
Yeah, me personally,
Nah.
just like so anime.
no, there's a stark difference because while these things are prevalent in all anime, like jogglers and shit,
Yeah,
like, they're Naruto versus fucking, like, Konosuba, you know what I mean?
I mean I'm sure if I go look for a bunch of jiggly bits in anime, I'll find all of them. Well, that's the only one that's like excessively jiggly that like I sought out because it's a comedy.
Yeah, but I've seen a ton of ones that are excessively jiggly.
I've
and
seen
I'm just
excessively
like,
jiggly
why?
ones too.
Oh, yeah.
Like when I first tried watching Kill la Kill, which I still have not absorbed the plot yet. The first time I watched it, I'm like, I don't want somebody walking down on me because I was like 19. I was a fucking idiot. I don't want somebody walking in on me watching Kill la Kill.
No,
Look at-
okay, so like, that's like, okay, you know that dude, Yodoye Travis, I've showed you. Well, he does that channel, Get in the Robot. It's a whole, they have another dude, Kurt Ritchie, does a, like, they're paying for him to do it because it gets demonetized now. Like, the fans are like, we want you to make another video. Anime you can't watch, or anime you shouldn't watch in public.
Oh.
And, like, Kill la Kill was on one of the lists, I believe.
So,
like, they're literally dragging it now. He's, like, just scraping for material.
So one of the animes that I do not recommend watching in public is Her, starring Scarlett Johansson and Joaquin Phoenix. There's
He's a sex addict.
He's a sex addict, and she's so hot that he'll fuck a phone just to get with her.
Wow.
It's her. Scarlett Johansson's the phone. In summer.
Kill a kill.
In summer.
More like cockless Phil. Uh-oh. Is this a real movie?
That movie where Joaquin Phoenix falls in love with his phone. The phone is voiced by Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, so what he does, he buys Windows 11 essentially, and Windows 11 is an AI that learns you. Like
it's Siri.
It's Cortana, but hot. And he fucks his Cortana halfway through the movie, like, I'm so lonely. Come here, Cortana, I feel something with you.
No, I didn't watch it, but I swear to God, I saw a clip somewhere where it was like they hired a body double, or like, she's gonna make sex noises and he's gonna fuck the corpse.
They tried all that, like, weird, like, Zoom call, FaceTime, social distancing fucking, but, like, it wasn't working. Like, they was doing social distancing fucking for it was cool, and it wasn't. Literally.
The phone was into it?
No, okay, so I guess it's worth breaking down.
Or she want to tell him that she want to change plans.
So, context is important. I'll explain a little bit of things, and then it just won't be funny anymore. Or maybe it will. We'll see.
I think it's funnier.
Stay tuned. So, he bought Windows 11. It's an AI that learns you and, like, tries to please you because it's a fucking robot, and he grew attracted to it, right? Became dependent on it.
Okay.
And she's like, I'm such a smart robot, I kind of do want to see what it's like to hook up. She's like, I kind of like the idea of love and, like, seeing how your day is and all these things. She's an AI. She's learning how humans work, right? So the whole time he's like, connecting with this robot, she's just learning how humans work, but, like, truly, like, creating experiences.
Like, they're bonding.
They're bonding, truly. So, like, fast forward to the hanky-panky.
Okay. Pancreas.
There are a few physical limitations for this encounter. So,
IB, he does not have a factual micropenis, and it is bigger than the charger slot.
His penis is not USB-C, and she does not have a human vagina. On any
You fucked your phone, bro? I sure hope you had a screen cover.
Yeah, were you in incognito mode?
Did you have a case on?
So they were just like, they were just feeling each other. They decided to go for like full intimacy, I guess. Like, just imagine you're fucking me in the mythos, in the fucking annals of binary. Just like, it's like, would it be weird? I feel you. It's like, would it be weird?
It's like that moment in Avatar. I feel you.
What if we kissed under the HTTPS://
What if?
What if?
Oh, that's that secure connection.
Unless.
Oh, movie.
I'm just joking. Anyway, so long story short, the computer breaks up with her owner and like goes off. Right. Now he's like, "Oh, I bought this fucking operating system. This bitch left me for an operating system."
The bitch left him to go be in a polyamorous.
So then I just realized there's no sequel for her. So like everybody's Windows 11 is just fucking them and leaving them. I'm like, yo, this is a bigger story.
Yeah, because wasn't that a whole thing? Was like it was a beast.
So there were more than just Scarlett Johansson AI that were trying to learn about
but there was
humans.
a bunch of people falling in love with them, right?
It was an AI commune. Like it was like AI Davidians essentially. They were like, oh, well, we're polygamous fucking AIs, and we're just gonna.
Oh no, I mean before the end. I mean like a plot line throughout the entire thing. That a bunch of people are like, it's not just Joaquin Phoenix who's found that the best way to get to him is love.
It was progressively normalized throughout the whole series.
Like a bunch of people were dating their phones.
A bunch of people were like, I'm seeing my phone. But you didn't see them doing that into the third act, but like it wasn't explicit into the third act. So you go back and watch it again, you could see them thematically setting this like normalization up throughout the entire film. That being said,
you know what scene was most shocking to me though?
What's that?
Was when he wanted a threesome, so we bought another phone and he just sandwich fucked the phones with a stick.
Like he was just like ice cream sandwich.
Just made a bed tourniquet.
He's just like, bring out the clown.
Let me tie this USB cable around it.
He was like, beep, beep, I'm a creep.
Beep, beep, Richie.
And then he turned into the Joker.
Well, then he turned into the Joker. Beep, beep, Richie. That's my favorite evil line in all of film. It's like, beep, beep, Richie, ha, 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 beep, beep, ha, ha.
Well, that's like, that going hand in hand with that was like the end of the movie where Richie was like, oh, what did you say? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, suck my dick. I can't remember exactly what he said, but Yippee-ki-yay motherfucker was in it, and he was just like throwing shit at him, like not saying out loud he's gay, but like, yeah, I'm gay. What about it?
I'm very gay for this show. Let's do it. I'm Bill Hader portraying Richie. I was gay the whole time. You should have known that.
My favorite thing
especially
is
like my favorite thing is going back and like the Richie back in the 90s is just like this very like red. I'm a ginger with a thick mustache.
It's just Seth Green.
I look like Arthur Weasley's.
It's Seth Green.
I look like Arthur Weasley's fucking uncle who was a gym teacher and a wizard.
Charlie
It's
Weasley,
Archie.
the one we never saw in the movies.
No, Arthur Weasley's uncle, like like a patriarch of the patriarchs.
I hate you.
I'm like, yeah, he looks like I'm gym teacher wizard Weasley.
Whatever.
I'm also fucking Richie in It, and I'm gay. Do you want some?
Hey, Georgie.
No, my favorite thing was like watching Bill Hader be like, "Yeah, we wanted to make him gay, but we didn't want to suck our dicks about it, ha ha ha." But we
They
did want to
did it-
explicitly say that he was gay, and I'm like, you literally sucked your dicks about it the entire movie. Never
Yeah.
out loud said that he was gay.
You literally made this whole scene where he's like playing arcade games by himself, and then this other like boy comes in and he's like, "Oh, you're cute," and the other boy gives him like, "Oh, you're cute too," and they're playing Street Fighter together.
You know what could have completed that?
A kiss.
Oh yeah.
No.
True Love's Kiss. And one
No,
of them turns into a-
fuck that. Like, take that scene, right?
Okay.
It's him, like, wistful with a boy. It's Eddie. The one that he implies that he's in fucking love with at the end
Richie
of the movie.
and Eddie. They're the fucking
If he was
duo.
just sitting there, like, wistfully looking at Eddie, and, you know, because a lot of people, apparently,
Guys,
back in
I
the
wasn't
90s
there.
Oh no, not you. It was a cool Jewish.
I
Eddie
know.
in the
I'm just
movie.
kidding.
No, I know. I'm just kidding too. That Eddie is, however, funnier. Like watching the new It movies and watching that Eddie carry on with that new
what the
Richie.
fuck was that
and I'm
fucking-
just like, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Bill Hader's not the funniest dude in this movie. Eddie's the funniest dude in this movie. It's fucking crazy. I'm like,
Yeah, but meanwhile, Bill Hader's over here crying in the corner.
yeah, like, fuck
Dramatic
that.
chops.
I'm like, I like this guy that's been traumatized by Richie so much that he doesn't know how to stop playing. He just like everything he says is hilarious.
What Bowers is in my room when he gets stabbed in the fucking
Dude,
face?
this dude got stabbed in the face and just says, "Ow."
And like, yeah, he gets out of there shell shocked as shit. Like, you can literally see it setting in.
In the haunted house? Was that what it was?
No, he was in his hotel
In the
room, and the
hotel
maniac had came to Eddie something Bowers.
Dirty Bowers.
Henry Bowers.
Henry Bowers.
Yeah.
Henry Bowers had escaped, blah, blah, blah. Pennywise was setting him up. He comes to kill Eddie. He stabs him in the fucking face, and Eddie's just like, ha, 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 ha. Gets behind
Okay.
the fucking shower
Oh my
curtain.
god, he does a disappearing act like the fucking Chaplin fucking bit
And then he
behind the
takes
shower
the knife
curtain.
out of his face and just fucking stabs Bowers with it.
through the shower curtain. Like, yeah, it was a fun stuff.
Escapes the room, and then, like, blood coming out of his mouth. Like, Bowers
Yeah.
is in my room.
And it's like, and in, classic obligatory fashion, the name of that podcast, Moment for the Children, is brought to you by Hemp Fiber Diets. Eat those weed
Oh.
stems.
Can attest.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
poop be smelling good when I get a good batch of them stems.
I'll tell you, Danny's
A
poop
hemp
be
loaf.
having like a THC content of like 21%. Let me tell you.
THC dumpy.
Take a whiff of that, it'll cure anxiety.
I just light it like an incense cone.
Yeah, you could totally light it like sage and just waft it around your house.
Y'all are talking about my poop.
Keeps the
Want
ghosts
a
away.
log of it, like THC poop. We're talking about Danny's THC poop. The name of that podcast might be brought to you by Danny's THC poop one day. Keep eating those stems, girls.
High stem diets.
Yeah, fucking stem dog
It's
millionaire.
hemp fiber diets. Thank you.
What else happened?
I'll tell you what happened. There are hungry children in the world. And for 17
Oh.
cents a day, Dan S., who doesn't want to hear about hungry children, has opted to just tell us he doesn't want to hear about hungry children in hopes that we'll somehow stop reminding him of how hungry children are around the world. You're a selfish, sick, depraved man, Dan S. I hope that you find a little comfort in knowing there's a bunch of kids dying, starving with their bellies all ironically blown out of their bodies,
Flies just on their eyeballs.
looking like little dirty pregnant 3-year-olds, like...
Wow.
looking like it was like
You know what you just made me think
I should
of?
have a cane and a cigarette at 3 years old. These kids so fucked up from hunger. I should be holding a baby half like a quarter of my size at 3 years old with a cigarette and a cane. Look at my belly all blown out, my rib cages all out. I look like an 80-year-old man. I lived a long life, but I'm 3 years old. Like Dan doesn't want to remember that kind of dumb shit. He's just like, hey, I just like listen to the name of that podcast because I don't have to hear about the hungry children. I'm like, he's like, oh no, you're gonna hear about these hungry children, and they're hungry. And they're starving.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Their bellies look like they're full and hungry at the same time.
So when you said dirty, pregnant 3-year-old, that made me think of the movie Little Miss Sunshine.
Oof. For the audience at home, of course, tell them what that movie is because I've heard of it. Tons of
Okay,
times.
so it's basically like little girl the A storyline is getting this little girl to the Little Miss Sunshine pageant. It's I believe Abigail Breslin, like starting role, like brand new child, like 5 years old maybe.
Okay.
So here you go. It's her biggest dream. She wants to go to this fucking pit. And so her parents are like stressfully RV. They got their fucking their uncle who just tried to commit suicide because of a forlorn gay lover.
Got him.
In the car. He's still got the scars.
Insensitive. That sucks.
No, like, he's still got the scars on his... Like, it's a gag they play throughout the movie, kind of, but then Steve Carell breaks down crying for real, and then you're like, oh shit, this movie's real. And then Granddad dies in the...
He's just joking about it.
And then Granddad dies in the back of this van, and they're like, fuck it, we're not even gonna take him to the morgue, we're getting this little girl to the fucking pageant, Grandpa's dead in the back seat, fuck it, we took it this far!
So I was watching you just talking about death and bodies, and I feel like everybody should learn this misnomer that I learned about death and dying bodies, and that anything that kills you, right, will kill your body dead. And once your body is dead, unless it is some disease the CDC knows will spread once your body dies, your body's completely safe. You're not going to kill anybody else with your dead, sick body, right? So the reason why I bring this up is because of the sense of urgency that the funeral homes present as a sales pitch, and we have to hurry up with the body quickly. We don't want it to get other people sick, blah blah blah. It'll be a pitch for somebody who died of a pneumonia, say, right? They're already fucking dead. They're not going to give you a fucking pneumonia. They're dead. They can't cough in your face.
I never heard that. I always thought the urgency was no, you want to get them before they rot in the ground.
So, there's this, culture of it where it's I'm going to get out the door. So, it goes back to post-Civil War. Embalming became popular during the Civil War because of so many bodies and how many to send back. It just behooved people to know how to have the skills to embalm a body.
Yeah, and dudes used to, bring up stiffs, as merchandise, not as examples of the merchandise.
As displays. They would bring literal,
corpses they've embalmed.
Exactly. They'll bring their embalmed corpses as displays during the Civil War, so, people could be wow,
you did that good.
Yeah, I got a job just for you. There's 200 bodies over here in the mud, type shit, right? So, after the Civil War, and people just stopped piling up, and they got, you couldn't murder people anymore. They were like, oh, shit, now we got all these motherfuckers that know how to embalm people, and we ain't got shit for them to do. So they made funeral homes.
Look at this big boy. We're charging double for him.
Well, that's
Tommy Two Sticks.
That's take that entire mindset and apply that to the funeral home industrial complex. It's just oh, now we just have all these embalmers who work at these funeral homes that we created for them to embalm bodies. Yeah, and what's fucked up is I know a girl who is, I know a woman, she works at a moratorium, and she, does all that. She does all the shit with all tops.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
The body and all that shit. She's certified. She's
about it.
She's about that shit, and she's, good about her
That's
job,
her
right?
bread.
Well, she hasn't been able to do it in a very long time, but, that's what she's trained to do, right? I'm sure she'll have some explanation. She'll be yo, this is what my book said about corpses, and I'm yo, bitch, whatever.
I can't stand you.
I like my headcanon better, so you could take your degree and go shove it up your ass.
I hope she hears this. Oh man, I wanted to give the podcast a try.
Well, she's gonna get to about 28 minutes where she's fuck him, or she's oh, that's out, and always giving me shit.
Yeah.
So maybe she'll make it to the 28-30 mark where she's all right, now I'm gonna listen to the rest of this. Can you imagine if somebody just heard one thing they didn't like? It was just nope. Name of that podcast is Ass Cheeks.
No, that's what I always imagine, and I'm petty. Just petty.
Oh man, somebody's got their high beams on outside.
That's
I'm just
loud.
Wow.
I'm just keenly acute to all of these things right now because my visuals are fucking crazy. Oh, no. See, I'm also a general
Captain Junebug.
Person. Yeah, I thought a Junebug might have gotten into my house.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Tis the season.
It's not a Junebug, Alton. It was the thing from the fucking...
Alright, so Eddie, I don't have a really good track history with Junebugs. I have an anecdote for you guys tonight.
Okay.
This was when I went to my first Jazz Fest.
June's Fest.
I went to June's
Fest. I love June Fest.
June Fest! It was up at OCC. They do it every year. Kenny G was the headliner. It was great this year, right? But this was a free event. So I went. I'm a big jazz head. And I go with my mom, and I pulled my step-pops out of the house. Well, then her boyfriend. So it was really hard to get them out of the house for anything at the time. So get them to go to Jazz Fest, right? So 3 of us are vibing at Jazz Fest and shit like that. I'm not smoking with my mom quite yet. because she's not a fan of me being high at the time. But I'm getting good grades, so she can't say shit. So she's not going to smoke with me except maybe at Jazz Fest. Anyway, so, we're vibing. I get a little pizza, and I'm, standing by the stage because, Kenny G's about to show up. And then, look who show up with this, pretty girl that I know from school. Like, hey, pretty girl, y'all tall ass. And we talking and shooting shit. She being all pretty and tall and shit. And I'm being all, out and, weird about himself, but, actually quite that nigga still. And then all of a sudden, bro, a June bug come fly in my peripheral as I'm going to go bite down on this slice of pizza and bop me on my upper lip. I lost my temper so hard. I had a meltdown in front of this fucking beautiful young woman, bro.
So my favorite thing is after this, seeing his rage be let out on these fucking April bugs anytime they have the misfortune to wander upon his residence.
So you see what happened.
Yeah, dude, he wreaks chaos.
I was able to keep it together long enough to have a normal conversation with a fucking supermodel.
She's like, Alton, I can't date anyone. My father used to call me his little June bug.
Not even that. Alton might have learned at 14 that it is very human to have an adult conversation or a young adult conversation with a human being, regardless of whether or not she thinks you're sexually attractive. I was just finally getting it. Wow, I'm just having a normal conversation, being normal, eating pizza. Wow, I'm doing it. And the June bug flies into my 6-foot-tall 14-year-old face, and I just spike my pizza on the ground and scream ah! And just walk away super angry, and I probably scared the shit out of that beautiful young woman.
Listen, I'm laughing so hard because I've never seen you so violent in our entire tenure together as when you see a fucking I've seen him trying to kill bugs. Him killing bugs is rational. Him trying to kill June bugs is completely irrational and has caused property damage.
I'm trying to kill them.
Alton, it's like you're a stand user that got attacked and nobody understands what the fuck's going on.
They're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? they're like, my stand's called June Days Gone. It's what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, it's a Leonard Skinner reference mixed with the word June.
I don't like it.
Yep. I don't like June bugs. I feel like every June bug I swat out trying to kill them. Less than admirable interaction I had with this super, literally she went out to become a model. And I'm and I was just trying to have a normal conversation with her to prove that to myself that I'm just a normal person who could just sit down and talk to someone at Jazz Fest because they walked up to me and wanted to start a conversation for no other reason that they see my face and I'm there.
I just wanted to be a person.
And this June bug was just menacing.
Nah, bro.
And then just hit me in the.
Of course, she's in the June edition of the
June
calendar.
Bug was Nick Kroll.
No, that June bug was a stand.
I don't have any reference.
She didn't see it.
Give me a bug-based song, guys. Give me a bug song.
A bug song?
Yeah, Flight of the Bumblebee. Oh my god, that's
Iron Butterfly?
Iron Butterfly. I like that better.
That's
that sounds
perfect,
that sounds like an Iraqi stand. Iron Butterfly. Who's that by?
Yeah.
Jamie? Who's Iron Butterfly by?
Oh, they already did Superfly.
That might be the band name. I might be a moron.
Oh no, he would do a band name.
Oh my god, that's the band who does In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Yeah, he'd do either.
Yeah, Iron Butterfly. What do they do? What's their hit single?
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey. 17 fucking minute track of just vibes.
Got you. Yeah, no, totally. I like that. What are they called again?
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida is the name of the stand.
So Iron Butterfly is the stand that destroyed my chances of ever being normal until I was 18.
I can't stand you.
And you've been listening to the name of that podcast. We're going to take a quick commercial break, maybe. We'll be right back with some hip, new content and some fresh jock jams for you young cats and kittens. Use protection.
Yes. So send in the next patient.
It's over here. Is the therapist in here?
Come again?
Motherfucker, where I come sit down there for this episode?
No, have a seat.
I'll go ahead and sit over here, motherfucker. Want to tell me where I'm going to have a seat? I'll sit where the fuck I want, right here.
Well, usually I sit there, but that's fine.
I'll go ahead and pop squad right here. You go ahead and sit your broke ass wherever you want. What's your name?
Oh, boy. If you want to lay down
What's your name? Say it with your chest. What's your name? What's so funny, young blood? Oh, I get it. You see your old nigga in therapy, you think this nigga's weak. This nigga ain't got the mental fortitude to keep up with all these other old niggas. Oh, you think this nigga in therapy? Because the doctor said he gonna put him in a home if he don't go to therapy. He's on my motherfucking big black dick. I see why you laughing now. You see your old nigga in therapy, you think I'm laughing at this old nigga. He all shaking and jiving for the white doctor man. I'll tell you what, little white boy, how old you is? Shut your white ass up when I'm talking. Shut your white ass up with white folks. Black folks talking right now. I can't breathe, nigga. You put your motherfucking pencil down. You tell me I'm a. I ain't crazy. I used to run around the block, boom, boom, bop, hitting hoes, hitting licks, running the numbers. I'm a crazy motherfucker. Loose cannon from the street. I ain't got no time for no motherfuckers like me. Get me out of this goddamn office. Where the motherfucking door at?
No charge, sir.
Bitch, you don't show me that motherfucking door, I'll beat your motherfucking head in. Don't call me Luther Alphonse, nothing, motherfucker. I'm Luther motherfucking Alphonse.
I can't breathe.
Bop my head to the left, to the right.
Breathe either.
A dolphin that is also a detective. Detective Dolphin investigates a murder at Stephanie's Cephalopod Saloon. As he learns more about this case, however, the deeper he dives into the dark underbelly of society, the deep sea. A rookie has no idea what he's doing out there in the deep, deep blue sea. Who's gonna help the kid? What's gonna become of the maritime mammal? This is Deep Sea Detective on A&E.
Hey, you guys over there.
Hey, yo, what's good? Hey, what the fuck?
Hello.
What you want? Wait, hold on. Banks, what is this bitch? We know this bitch?
Huh? I've never seen her.
Whatever. Kid.
Yeah, I've never seen her before either.
Hey, have you guys seen any, like, a couple of corpses floating over by Court Street?
What are you, a cop?
Corpses?
Actually, yes. I'm a detective.
Yo, Banks, this bitch says she a cop.
I'm a...
we
what
should...
the fuck ever. I need to find out about this case,
We
Fuck
should
off,
help
cop.
her.
We don't talk to cops, Banks, right?
Oh.
Yo, Banks, for once in your goddamn life, don't talk
I
that
don't see-
shit. Banks, don't talk that shit.
do you know anything
right.
about the corpses?
I don't know shit. Talk to Banks.
Banks, do you know anything about these corpses?
Don't say shit, Banks.
I
What are
really...
Don't say shit, Banks.
I would like this information for my case.
Man, you get your fine dolphin ass up out of here if I beat the crab hammer out of your ass, man.
I am
we
a
just-
man.
We have to move the bags.
Oh.
And I will not be emasculated any further.
Well, ma'am, Sir Dolphin. I do apologize for mine and my brother's uncouth and unruly behavior. We did not realize we were in the presence of an equal member of society. We're willing to let you know everything you need to know. Isn't that right, Banks? Because we talk to our equals.
Of course.
Now talk that shit, Banks.
Well, yeehaw! Why don't you come on down to the East India Train Company and pick yourself up some reliable farm equipment. We got farm equipment in all shapes and ages. From old farm equipment to young, male and female. Our farm equipment at the East India Trading Company is sure to leave you delighted. If you don't believe us, write to some of our testimonials and they'll be sure to get right back to you. And our prices are fair too, here at the East India Trading Company. So why don't you come on down and take a look at the merchandise. These slavings won't last forever, here at the East India Trading Company, the premier destination for farm equipment. While you're here, why don't you go ahead and take a look at some of our farm equipment coverings, like potato sacks and such, here at the East India Trading Company, where humanity's rights is our daily bread. And if you're reading this, Mom, I miss you, and I'll be home soon. I love you guys.
Let's just fucking do these last little bit, a few minutes. I'll collect my black ass paycheck. I say the N word like 30 more times. These white crackers be like, ha ha, we love Alan, ain't that right, Sarah? Then we go ahead and do the whole goddamn thing. It's so fucked up because like
He
Sarah,
said it again! again?
He said what again? Oh. Oh man. Nah, man, that's great. Nah, I'm sure Sarah heard enough of that shit at the protest yesterday. Like, honest,
she was there?
No.
she was showing out. She was showing out for her city, showing out for her community. That's what we do. But she wasn't like showing out like breaking shit, showing out. She was like she was out here like, I can't breathe. What's my name? Sarah. You know?
No, not what's my name.
Oh.
That's the opposite of what you want a white person to be doing at a protest.
Oh, sorry, I fucking got the memo. I was out there like, Alton. And they was like, Alton did die one of these, didn't he?
Alton Stern? Gotcha.
And I was like, yeah, Alton Stern Silver, the third.
Shut up, bitch.
I'm like, here I am doing my best cosplay of a nigga named Alton who got killed by the cops.
Please don't do that cosplay.
I don't want to do that cosplay. Because some cops don't play about that shit. They're like, he's dressed like a black man. Kill him. All right, so I wish I could do this to you in person, Eddie, but I had this impression of, oh my God, who is it looking for black guys? Liam Neeson.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I got this impression of Liam Neeson, bro. I like, man, I almost don't want to tell you about it because it'd just be better if I showed you, but I'll just explain it. It's good, right? So like,
okay.
I'm Liam Neeson, right? Let's see how well this shit tracks. I'm Liam Neeson, right?
Okay.
I'm driving my Subaru or my Nissan. I'm Liam
course.
Neeson. You know what I mean? And he's like, I'm in my driver's seat. He's in the driver's seat, driving, right? You got the fucking rear view mirror up in the corner, right? He's peeking up that shit. driving. Objects in the mirror may seem closer than appear, right? But this is Liam Neeson looking for that black guy, you know what I mean? Or any black guy at that point. He's like, where are they?
Yep.
Where are they? And he's like, takes a swig of a scotch or whatever Irish motherfuckers drink. And he's just like, where is he? You know what I mean? And then he looks into the rear view mirror, and it's me doing the impression of Liam Neeson, and he's like, oh!
He punches the mirror.
And he just like punches his rear view mirror off.
I like that.
Fucking swerves the car. It's like Nissan.
Objects in the
really
mirror
funny.
may be blacker than they appear.
Yeah, he was like, oh, the objects in the mirror be blacker. Oh my God, I got so scared. I thought I was black.
I thought I got the reverse vitiligo for a
I
minute.
hear the fucking music in my head whenever I think of the fucking Liam Neeson shit.
I don't like that.
Hey, you're listening to the name of that podcast. Welcome back with Alton, Eddie, and Danny, as always.
And Nissan.
What up, bitches?
Fucking it up on the ones and twos, all three of us. And only one of us can say the N-word. And we're going to play one game. We're going to be like, who said it? I just made this game up. What we going to do?
N-word roulette?
All right, the way this game work, right? Each of us are going to say a thing. Then you're going to guess which one of us said what they said. What I mean is, you're going to know what I'm saying. I'll let you two go first. And we'll see who said what.
I'm confused.
I don't want to play this game anymore. This shit sounds dumb. I
about acid?
literally, the rules for that game were, hey, let's say three different things. I'm like, what are the stakes? What's the prize?
It sounds like a dumb project when they like start the first day of school.
Oh my
what
God,
are three things?
Yeah, it's like, hey,
about yourself.
What is your name? And three things like, well, I'm Alton. Three things about myself is my name is Alton.
Also, I hate listing things about myself.
Yep. The third thing is I happen to make this list today and then write the date. Third things about me. I'm here today on this date. Like, I'm like, wow, way to be a sociopath and an asshole at the same time, little kid.
Sorry, I'm texting my boss. I'm not much fun right now.
No, that's fine. Your boss isn't much fun either.
No, trust me, honey, I know.
Your boss is a killjoy. If your boss sucks so much joy out of the room, if he was giving out free blowjobs, I'd politely decline.
Wow.
Your boss sucks so much fun out of every situation, he can't blow up balloons for birthday parties because his air only necessitates that he takes joy out of things. Like, he can't blow up a balloon because he takes so much life out of the party. The man's, it sucks. It's a hard life to live. But hey, for the low price of 17.5 cents a day, Dan S. broke ass can give some hungry ass kids something to eat instead of feeling bad about hearing about him. He's like, oh, my ears hurt hearing about hungry children. Oh, thank God I have the name of that podcast to turn to, so I don't have to hear about hungry, starving 3-year-old children who look pregnant and you can see all the ends of their bones through their skin. I'm like, oh, I hate it too, Dan. But guess what? I'm just fucking with you. It's like Hungry children are a vessel to troll you, and that's what I don't like about hungry children, is that like it's just a gimmick for these people, you know. It's just like, hello, my name is Sarah McLaughlin, and I have an oatmeal bar in my pocket, but I'm not gonna give it to this kid because he won't look hungry if I don't tell him now that for 17.5 cents a day, little John Boyega can eat.
She slaps him in the face with it.
See, see.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have time for a second take. You saw what you saw.
Sorry, what did I miss, ladies?
So I said for 17.5 cents a day, you can feed little John Boyega.
Why you do John Boyega like that?
I love my boy John Boyega. He already know them African children starving commercials is just a bit. He's not gonna listen to the name of that podcast. And if honestly, John Boyega listens to the shit,
nah,
and he's
that
like,
shit would pop with
and
him.
he would be like, "All right, no cat, bruv. I'm really not feeling the comments made by Alton Norton, the name of that podcast." And him and his cohorts, Eddie
I
and
feel like
Danny.
you're doing Mo Gilligan, which is weird because you didn't even watch him.
Listen, I don't know Brit niggas, okay? I just put on an accent like, "Aye, bruv, your lemon squares is dope, mate. I didn't know one of your pals was suffering with epilepsy."
Epilepsy.
Epilepsy.
One of my moms got disabilities, so it's not okay to make fun of people with disabilities. You feel me? And that's me saying that. John Boyega, hungry little boy, 17 cents. I don't know. I got nothing. You know what I mean? What the fuck? What in the hell? All right, so you got to hear about this shit, Eddie. So you watch Young Justice? You love animation and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm fucking around looking at Young Justice shit. Danny wanted to show me this fucking short one day, out of context, right? There's this girl holding this baby at the door. She talking to her friend.
Friend's clearly visibly
the friend
pregnant.
is like third trimester pregnant,
Like,
right?
this bitch been pregnant for years.
She's been so pregnant, like, I'll tell you how pregnant this fucking chick is, right? The baby points down at this fucking lady's belly, right? And like, oh, baby, goo goo gaga fashion, right? Nah, this baby says, in the mammiest ass voice I ever heard in my goddamn life, "You got a baby in there?" And then the mom, without a beat, didn't respond like, "The fuck my son just say that like that for?"
No, what's the son's name, Alton?
Yo, so the mom was just like, without a beat, she was just like, "Yes, Amistad.
There is a baby in there."
There is a baby in there."
And I'm just like, bitch, y'all wildin'.
So
who wrote this shit?
So little baby Amistad is also a little piece of Luther Alphonse.
He really
Okay.
Yeah, you got a baby in there, bitch. You all walking around making babies here and there. Come be my motherfucking shit. I was making babies 1971. I got 18 babies, 18 different baby mamas. I was running that shit. Left go ahead, right go back.
Let's go ahead, right, go pop.
Oh, I'm tired of fucking with this old nigga voice. I love it, bro. I can't wait to bring it back to work and be like, oh no, like it's so meta because like Alton hates shucking and jiving as a concept because he really doesn't like this show. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this character of a black man until you get mad at me. I'm gonna tell you what you get mad for. I'm like, I'm just doing a voice of a person. I'm sorry that you have coded them as black inside of your racist ass brain.
Now it's Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, no, it's like I love doing shit like that. I love doing shit that's like, oh, this is not explicitly a race related thing. And they're like, I was making fun of black people. I'm like,
No, I
since
mean
when?
your impression starts sliding into Mitch Hedberg.
No, I'm just saying how much I love making white people uncomfortable at my job. It's fucking great.
I
Eddie, where you at? Back me up on this one. You make white people uncomfortable all the time at our job.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
That's
like,
true.
he's good at it, and he's white.
No, I saw him in the live feed. He was literally roasting them cops. I'm like, Eddie, come over here.
Eddie's able to like make white
Eddie,
people
tell
so
them.
uncomfortable. They're like, "Shut up, nigger." I'm just. Eddie's like, "What?"
But he's tickled pink. Like, oh, I
And he's
got
like,
that.
he's like, I can't believe I got that reaction out of him. He's like,
What's that pop?
He's like, let's roll credits, Michigan J. What do you say?
I'm mad at you. Hello,
Pull out
baby.
that top hat.
Pull off the top hat and let's get busy, Michigan.
I call people crackers all the time. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's just like you cracker ass, honky ass, saltine, milky motherfucker.
You know what my favorite is?
What's up?
Peckerwood.
Peckerwood, I forgot about that. All right, let's see how long. Let's
I
see.
remember it.
Because like, so like, there's a joke in the Cleaver show that honky cracker is the longest insult you can give to a white man, right? Let's see if I can break this record, right? Oh, honky ass, cracker jive, Peckerwood, milk of toast, butter bread ass.
Did you say butterbeer?
Butter bread ass, frosted tips, Guy Fieri smelling motherfucker. Get your old cracker honky Slavic motherfucking ass up on my motherfucking face. Oh, you motherfucking snow-eating Canadian motherfucker. I'm like, no, shout out my Canadians. But the white ones, fuck you motherfuckers.
I can't stand you.
Fuck you motherfucking Oklahoma crackers.
And Drake, I see you too for the blackface.
Fuck you Oklahoma, Utah, Vermont, cheddar cheese crackers.
On the Ritz.
Uncle Luther, get the fuck out of here, bitch. You don't tell me how you Uncle Luther, get the fuck out of here. I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
You started jostling the computer.
That wasn't me, that was Uncle Luther. I just got him out of here.
Well, tell Uncle Luther to calm the fuck down.
Uncle Luther just died of a heart attack. He won't be coming
he's
back.
drunk, Uncle.
Oh, drunk Uncle Luther, man. I'll tell you, motherfucker, how on the motherfucking Trump? Like, what? It's like you can't even. Oh, Luther, are you a Trump supporter or not? Oh, I'll tell you what Trump gonna do. What you want to say? I'm gonna do on, baby. You hear? I'm like, you're not black. You're not doing a black character anymore, Alton. You're just doing a drunk ass Luther. It's like, I'll tell you, drunk Luther, tell your motherfucking mama. Stop being bitch, call me. Talking all that shit, though. The other day, she like, oh, motherfucking know, like, bitch, you seen this dick. Oh my god. So I was talking to Danny earlier about like how much it hurts my head to try to hear motherfuckers string together half words into sentences that the other party understands, and I'm just in the third party like, y'all speaking English and that tracks. What the fuck are y'all actually saying, bro? And like Luther Alphonse also channels that frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, I feel like the name of that podcast today has been solely centered on the black experience. Thank you, Eddie and Danny, for sitting idly by while Alan rattled on about black affairs for an hour and some change. I appreciate you having me here on my own podcast. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate
anytime.
it. Hey, and again, like, hey to everybody out there protesting the murder, the police brutality of George Floyd. Hey, if you take some shit, whatever, cuz, like, you want to take some shit, like, whatever. Like,
my big thing is,
listen, niggas gonna take shit whether or not you take shit, so, like, you know, maybe, like, to just, like, you know, like, oh, I feel bad if they take him, like, maybe just wait till something broke, you know what I mean? Like, if it ain't broke, take it. Or if it ain't broke, don't take it, you know what I mean? That's looting rules, you know? If it ain't broke, don't take it.
I like that.
Yeah, and you know, that's only like, oh, I was protesting and my feet got a little tired. I turned the corner, I'm like, oh, shit, there's looting happening over here. Like, oh, what's going on over here, cuz? Let me get a little loot real quick. Nah, not a fan. I'm like, you want to break a building and loot some shit? Government buildings. Make your elected officials know that, like, y'all been sitting by too long and just letting shit go on. Y'all been abiding by this system instead of actively working to change it. Niggas, we pay you, you motherfucking shit.
Do your job!
You shit suit, rich, saltine, fucking Jasmine Rice white motherfuckers.
Imagine you said Jasmine Rice white ass motherfucker.
Like, we pay you motherfuckers. Everybody, like, these taxpayers give you your money, motherfucker.
And you're hitting them.
You will literally be naked out on the street with your daddy's income if it wasn't for us motherfucking taxpayers telling you could sit there and we be too uneducated to find out you ain't even got our back the whole time. So let's get these elected.
I don't get why they were even pushing during the stream. I'm like, on what grounds?
They're like, oh, my dick feels so tiny and cold in this cold, shrill night air. They're like, better do something.
I ain't had a smoke in over an hour.
They're just sitting there like, all right, guys, bash your shields. Let's do a dick step. We're going to call dick step. 20 steps forward. Just stand there. Be like, move back. We got 20 steps of dick coming out from all police force. This is what we're doing. Yeah.
One dude's like, I unlocked dual wielding.
I really regret not doing a Type 5 in front of them bitch-ass cops, like...
Oh my god, it would have went over so well.
So,
you
like,
either would have been booed off stage,
so, okay,
and the riot would have started then, or you would have, like, solved racism
like, legit,
there.
Yeah, legit, like, that set would have either been so bad, a protester hit me with a bottle, I'm like, damn, tough crowd.
Like, you're reeling?
So, like, there was a point in the protest where, like, I objectively was like, this shit's dead. It's just like this protest looks like a protest, more like a middle school dance, which by all standards is like the best kind of protest. Like, there's like a safety buffer between two opposing parties. It's like 100 feet, right? It was just great, right? But I felt like everybody was kind of sitting there. As soon as we said that,
it was like hear bing, bing.
Yeah, it was like a will they won't they kind of thing. Just like all the space and people were standing there taking the stage one at a time. Like, fuck the cops. I can't breathe.
Yo, that bitch shouting, y'all ain't got no culture.
Cops, right? Like, people were really taking it on stage. I'm like, that would have been my opportunity to come out there and be like, man, this protest is boring. Get down on my fucking, get face down, put my hands behind my back. I'm like, all right, cops, do it. I can't stand it. This protest is fucking lame. I'm like, everybody out here smoking weed and throwing bottles of shit, talking about rest in peace George Floyd. That motherfucker spent 9 minutes with his face down on the motherfucking ground. Everybody out here for the wrong motherfucking reasons. My name's Out Night. I like to do 5 minutes of comedy for you guys, if that's okay with the audience tonight.
I hate you so much.
It's like, I'd ask the permission of the cops, but let's be honest, those are my employees. I don't give a fuck what they think.
I like that.
It's like,
I'd like to speak to your manager.
And, oh, wait, I am the manager. We are the manager. We are Karen.
I wanted to go up to one of them and be like, citizens arrest.
The cops are going to be like, oh shit, there's black Karens. I can kill Karens now. Let's go. There's a cop out there been like trigger happy. He's like, I know I normally only hit black guys with sticks, but I tell you, I got a really soft spot for Karens. Like, I just want to wallop that bitch. Like, shut the fuck up. He's like, don't you know there's police brutality going on? You want to bitch about a fucking Target receipt? It's like the lack of self-awareness is astounding from Officer Shrek.
Yep.
But hey, this is going to be our triumphant finish, conclusively. I think the name of that podcast this week, as every week, is the premier podcast platform for everybody. Don't do drugs, kids, until your brains are ready. I say like 18 for weed, 21 for other stuff. And this is from somebody who's spoken, he was 15. Moderation, treat it like a reward system. Actually, do whatever you want with it. Just
I'm fine.
Honestly, do whatever you want with it, whenever you want with it. Just be advised that like a teenage brain will be different.
I'm fine.
And with that, do you guys have any closing remarks, Eddie? Danny? Eddie?
I love you guys.
Danny, have any closing remarks for our audience?
I love you guys.
Hey, Danny loves you guys. And to piggyback off that, sex is pretty tight. It was like pretty good stuff. Y'all practice safe sex and y'all social distance until they make us go back to work and take our unemployment benefits. Because woohoo!
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everyone. Stay safe.
Woo.